Strength Camp, how's it going, guys? It's 10:21 here in Nicaragua, Central America. I hope I'm not too late. I know it's actually September 2nd in Florida, but I just saw the article and I would love a chance for you guys to consider me. My name is Michael Cahill. I'm 23 years old. I'm from Bellingham, Washington and Vancouver, Canada. Growing up, I played a lot of football, a lot of basketball, but my real passion was rugby. I love the sport. I love the culture, the brotherhood, the globalization of the community, and I love the sport itself. So it was something that I really thought I could make a career out of. Something I really pursued for years, but unfortunately, it led to some injuries in my back, some herniated discs that I just wasn't really willing to compromise my health for the pursuit of the sport. I quit playing after my first year season in university. I was at the University of British Columbia, and basically along with quitting, I realized I had no reason to be at the University of British Columbia. I had gotten in on an arts degree. I had come in to play the sport. I really hadn't thought about what I wanted to study, and it was at that point that I kind of realized I needed to stop, take a year, and redirect myself. So I did that, took some time, got several jobs, 2 jobs, started focusing on my health and my fitness, trying to kind of fix my back up a little bit and get myself a little bit stronger. And I started taking a few classes with the intention of re-entering as an engineering student in the following year. I did that, re-entered. 2 months later, realized I had no business there either. It wasn't for me. Not engineering. I love it. I love the idea. I love the concepts. But I'm really against the school system, and I just wasn't working out. So I knew I wanted to pursue entrepreneurship. I knew I would love to be the guy working with the engineer, founding the company and the project. And so I decided to take a different approach to my education, and I went and flew down here to Nicaragua. My father had been down here for about 15 years. He was in the oil exploration business, and when his project ended, he actually bought a piece of property and opened an Irish bar. I came down with the intention of studying for a year, or not studying, working for a year, learning, and then taking off. But within the first week, instead of working as a bartender and seeing how it went, I decided to jump in with my dad. I decided to jump in at the general management level. So that was 2 years ago. I was 21. The staff was 30 to 40 people, all 10 to 20 years my senior. And they didn't speak any English. So it was quite an experience. It was a huge struggle, a full year of challenges, a full year of really pushing my psychology to its limit. I was on the edge of quitting several times, and my dad talked me off. And I'm glad he did, because I really learned a lot about myself that year. I really learned a lot about business that year. I learned just about everything not to do that year, and I became fluent in the language in a year. So near the end of that year, the business had kind of come to a stale point. It started accumulating some debts, and we decided that we needed to shut it down and rebrand and refocus. So that's what we did. We shut down for about 3 months, took a bit of a break, went home, and I came back and I got the opportunity to basically quarterback the startup of the next 2 businesses. I headed with a lot of help, obviously, but the remodelation, all the hiring, all the menu creating, and everything that had to do with starting that business, I got a chance to do, which was incredible, and it was exactly what I actually had wanted to do from the very start. So I did that. We opened up in November of 2015. The first part of the business, we split it into 2 because it's a huge property. It's 800 square meters. So we opened the first part in November, the second part in February of 2016. So I've been doing this now for nearly a year, 10 months at this point. It's gone pretty well. It could be going better. We are developing it to go better. And I've just actually hired a guy my age, or a little bit older than me, but with a lot more experience, and someone who I could see taking over my position. In all honesty, a restaurant was never what I wanted to do. I'm at 5 minutes, I'll hurry up. A restaurant was never what I wanted to do. I've always been very clear with my dad about that, and what I told him was I would never quit unless we finished either in failure or success, or another opportunity presented itself. And what do you know, I found an article for an internship in a place that I have been interested in being at for a long time. I'm applying for the project or the assistant project coordinator position. I think I could be incredible for this position because I spent every weekend basically of my time at this bar coordinating concerts, from smaller concerts just inside the bar to bigger productions with 300 to 500 people watching. We really like to push the musical atmosphere in the bar when it was the Irish pub, and we're still doing it in ways in the smaller part of the bar that we have now. So I think that my experience there, along with my experience now in running a business by jumping in head first and getting to run a startup, it really could translate into project coordination. So I hope you guys take the time to watch the video. I hope you guys like what you hear. I really think that if you guys were to give me another interview, we could talk some more and it could be great. So thank you very much. Have a great day.